Hey, what's going on? It's game day, guys. I don't even have my hat on. I'm just rushing in. I'm a bit late. I'm sorry. It is just me today, but here we are. Udinese, home game. First home game back. Sorry as I adjust my mic. Just get it perfect for you. Okay. Yeah, so Udinese at Juventus. This is exciting. I have a new hat and a new sweater. It's my delayed Christmas gift. That being said, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to those of the Eastern Orthodoxy, because they celebrate today, the Epiphany, as it is known, to get a little bit religious, if you will. But I mean, let's avoid that. Sorry, everything's out of place today. So, Kevin's at the game. So let's see what he just sent us. Let's see if that's something good to watch here. Yeah, let's gonna share that for you guys just to get a bit of the ambiance going. So it is a packed crowd today. He's also with his family. He's probably not gonna be able to really come in live. The signal's probably not there, but I mean, he's still sending us stuff. So there it is. Game day. All right. Hopefully that gets you guys a little pumped up. So let's get the FOT mob up. See if Quadrado scoring 8s again today. I mean, he's not going to be playing, but it would be funny. So let's get that shared up on screen as well for you. Otherwise, yeah, I already see there's a couple comments coming in. I will get to them. I am slow, as we know today. Definitely easier with cheap. Oh, wow. That does not look right. How about that? That's right. That way? It looks good that way. There we go. So I have a vertical screen as well. It messes everything up. It's nice to have for reading content and stuff. The House of Black and White. I have not seen that name here yet. Going with Kevin Mack. Obviously, he's been around. He knows who Kevin Mack is. So, oh, that's Peepo. That's Peepo. He just changed his name. Tricky Peepo. I'm on to you. And Marian Menegazzo. Man, as you know, I love saying your name. And you haven't corrected me yet, so I'm assuming I'm saying it right. Regardless, predictions for today. And I didn't actually throw out my final predictions yesterday. So, okay, I have to go. I have to go with another clean sheet. I think we have to. Let's go. Let's go for it. Yeah. We have a 1-0 for Juventus with a keen goal. I like that. Or is it another 1-0? That's really the question. And I do feel at every few games we get a bit of a banger that we're going to get some goals scored. We had that Lazio just before the break. Is it too soon? Or are we going to get another banger today? And we only seem to get those bangers against slightly tougher teams. Not saying Udinese is a bad team. They started really well this season. Let's look that up, actually. Let's see where they currently are. Sorry, just getting my Fubo stream going, too. That always takes a while for it to get going. Serie A. While we're at it. Sorry, I have the windows are everywhere. I'm going to get organized, too, as we speak. So stop that screen, share screen. Serie A. Okay, there it is. So, standings. They are currently in 8th. They were right up in the European spots. They're for the first 10 matches or so, I want to say. And they dropped off a bit. A bunch of ties. They have not won in a while. Sandro is on. Why is Ilian Jr. titular instead of West? What do you mean by titular? But yeah, let's get rid of that. Or it's third versus eighth. I want to bring back the FOP mob. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so we have a Sandro. Let me throw up my actual. Is that happening on Fubo? Yes. Okay, so Sandro, Lugani, Danilo, Kostic, Moretti, Locatelli, Rabio, McKennie, Di Maria, and Keane. So that's what I have on the television. The television, like it's 1980. On my screen here from Fubo TV in the 3-5-1-1. So that looks like it's confirmed. So I mean, maybe not. You guys let me know what you think. If you think Illing should be on there, man, that right back spot. But here we go, Udogie as well, a guy we have watched in the past. Pereira in there. Who else? Success Bet though, they're pretty good. While I say Central, they have some decent players. They can be threatening. Nice third day. Thank you. Yeah, my my wife got it for me for Christmas, as I was saying, and actually, the thing my parents got my wife still hasn't arrived either. So I don't know what's going on with the mail system around here. I got my buddy's Christmas card. He said he sent it on the 10th of December. It showed up on like the 27th. It shows up eventually, but this is my Christmas present. Literally came in as I took the dogs out for a walk a couple hours ago. I like it because it does have the pink. Sorry, and I still do have that lingering cough as well. But yes, it does have the pink accents. It's pretty cool. She got it because it's got the neck piece. It gets cold out here. It was a chilly one today. It would be nice to have for the walk. KF, let me know when the game starts for you so I can pause. Yes, that apparently isn't an option for everyone, as I'm finding out. BetBay doesn't have it. I forgot to ask how he streams it over in Belgium. Whichever service he's using, probably DAZN. And then Dash is using Paramount Plus in America. They don't have pause buttons, which is nuts. Like, it's 2022, guys. Like, what's going on? You can't have a pause button apparently. Let's see. Anything else coming in? Okay, yeah, that was also part of the problem here. These midday games, I was actually doing all right for time, but started talking to somebody else. He's probably going to be on tonight, which is a good time to announce that, yes, we are going to go 8 p.m. Eastern time. I know that's late for the Europeans. I think Dash has a bit of a commitment tomorrow to watch American football, the hand football, if you will. It is a big day tomorrow for the NFL. It's the last weekend of the season before the playoffs. Okay, I'm seeing pause the YouTube live. Yeah, you could do that too, depending if you're before or after. Yeah. Okay, getting back to it. So Chiesa still doesn't start, which not a surprise. But how many minutes does he get? When does he come on this time? So he came on about the 55th minute last game, which I kind of predicted that's about when. It doesn't really make sense to not play a guy at least at like 50, 55 minutes, you know? Even 50 minutes is so short after that half. I mean, you might as well just make the change at the half. I don't know. We'll see. That's up in the air. But Rugani, we haven't seen him in a little bit. He's being linked again with moves outside the club. I don't know. He's good for depth. Clearly, he's good for depth. I'm not going to come on here and start shitting on the guy. He's not top tier by any means. We're not going to lie to ourselves about that. But for depth, he's doing a job. I'm okay with him. Okay, we are at 12:02. Why has this game not started yet? Is this a classic case of... It is a classic case of Fubo TV not... Okay. So, And you guys have to stay on me because Fubo is horrible for this. Yes, I have a pause button, but it's like it pauses it on itself. So I just fast forwarded. I apologize. They are doing the tribute to Gianluca Vialli at the moment. So, legend. We talked about him last night. He passed away yesterday from pancreatic cancer. won the last Champions League for Juventus here as a captain. So 4 years at the club, 92 to 96. I'm getting my dates right. Early to mid 90s. So yeah, just take a quick moment of silence there. Remember a legend, and I have also released a video, I guess my shameless plug at this point, but I did a quick little 2-minute tribute to Gianluca Vialli. It's posted on the YouTube. Released it last night. So please, yeah, give that a quick check out. It's just quick kind of footballing history of him. I don't get into like the whole personal side, just kind of what he did in his footballing career. Yeah, just a quick little shout out to a legend, essentially. So, okay, let's get NES Tecmo saying here. I have a pause button, but I can't choose Italian language on TV watching Vialli tribute. Is that Paramount Plus? That's what P plus means. Yeah, I think pause button. Man, dummy. Okay, I've said I did a good video. Thanks. I mean, I would have liked to maybe have more time. It kind of was like, oh man, let's throw something together. But for the time I kind of had to put it together, thanks. Yeah, I think it was all right. Got the point across. Okay, so it's starting. It started for people. I'm about to get the kickoff here. They're thinking about it. KB is giving a let's go nerds. Frankie's in as well. Thank you everyone for showing up. And here it is, kickoff. So it's probably about a 30-second delay again. So Udinese just immediately kicked it to Tech. Don't know what happened there. But here it is. And we're trip already. But that was clean. I think that was Kostic down. But we reclaimed the ball. And another collision. McKennie. It's sloppy start. Gotta say. Not a good look just yet. And also, let's get this. We'll get that moved up. Is that play-by-play working? Doesn't look like it is. Let's reload. There we go. Okay, we got something. How does that look? Too much? Too much. Doing it too much. Okay, I mean, we'll leave it for there for now. Okay, we'll get back to the match here. I won't mess around with any Windows silliness. A success is going blonde. Interesting. I don't know. I find it doesn't look good on everyone. Bernadeschi. He looks all right in some blonde. I gotta admit. Come on, Gypsy. But yeah, I don't know if it's really suiting success. Guys, is it me or Max Allegri growing hair? Is he coming back to life? Maybe a little bit of Rogaine. Maybe he is revitalizing himself along with the squad. Just have to get some photo evidence and see where his hairline has, if he can like make marks and superimpose the images onto each other, see where his hairline is receded to. But Udinese now playing out from the back. See if we can break down a formation that they are playing here. So 3-3, is it a 4-3-3? Let's just confirm that with with what the font mob is saying here. Yeah, see, I changed my window size. Everything's messed up. Everything's messed. 352. Okay. But they definitely have one of their midfielders coming in deep, so bit of a hybrid system. You do see a 3-5-2 against a 3-5-2 again. So man marked. Let's see if they do, if Udinese does man mark themselves. And the Juventus players wearing a black armband as well, out of respect for Luca Vialli. Okay, so here we do. Here we do. Here we go with the corner. Udinese kicking it in. It is cleared. Still up in there. Out for another throw-in. We have the Juventus players in their third kit tonight at home. I know that's controversial for some. I don't know. What do you guys think? So we're your third kit at home faux pas? Udinese still looking to trot across this ball in unsuccessfully. Sandro picks it up. Dumps it. I don't know. Just kind of got it out of the zone. Udinese picks it up, but Rabiot in the midfield, up to Keane, all along the left. Dribbling in, looking for the cut. Ooh, just kind of bounces around, loses it. But Locatelli picks it up at the point. Danilo deep. Di Maria's looking for some space now. Cross back into Moretti. Taken away. But here's another cross. Kostic coming far deep to McKennie, and it just lazily goes out. Yeah, that was a bit lazy. Frankie's saying he's a fan of the third kit. Yes, but are you a fan of them using the third kit at home? Especially when there's really no conflict. Like if the other team, like Udinese is wearing their light gray. I believe they also have a blue kit. NES says the pink looks good. Love the use of original colors. It's an odd pink. It's almost a red, a rose though. It's different. I wouldn't call it like the pink, and I know it's hard to show. Maybe I can make it bigger. That pink there is a little more close to what the original would have been. I don't know if we have a true original. The problem with the original, why they got rid of it, is that the pink faded fairly easily. So even if we had an original kit, is it still the original pink? So do we really know the color? That's I don't know. I wonder if there's an answer to that one. We'll have to look into it. But Kostic along the left, back to Sandro. Looks like we're kind of controlling in that forward midfield or central area. Sorry, not in the advanced midfield position. Looking for the space. Perhaps looking for the crosses in from Kostic again. But I fear that might be a little one-dimensional from the left. So let's see if anything comes out of the right with McKennie, who is a bit more of an advanced midfielder, and he's looking for here it is over the top. I think he's offside. Yeah. And his touch was heavy. But he definitely made an early run. And that's the thing. He's a midfielder. He's not necessarily the guy designed to make those runs in behind the defense. But here he is attempting it. A little quick. Clear offside. Heavy touch. Okay, Frankie's saying the home kit just feels more right here, but I don't mind them using the pink kit now. I think just because of the tribute with Vialli, the old school stripes would have been more fitting in that sense. But Udoji here, Rabiot with a nice tackle in the box, but Udinese still with it. Lovric crosses in. Another name we saw a bit at the World Cup, Lovric. Yeah, Sonia's Tecmo saying it pops on TV. It's true, it does. It is an interesting use of the color palette because I know I'm nerding out in color theory here, but in the break and play, why not? So you're using like an analogous color scheme. So like the two reds are similar. Okay, here's the cross in. Lovric cleared away. And there's a whistle. Danilo shoved down, so it'll be a goal kick. Yeah, and then you're using an opposing color of the blue for the contrast. So you're using two similar colors and then one like opposing color. And they did use it fairly effectively. It's the color theory is good on it. Whether those colors speak to you or not, that's a completely different question, of course. But stylistically speaking, they did a decent job. And the white accents too, as well, to add that extra contrast. And to have 4 separate colors is actually tricky to pull off. Frankie saying go McKenny, build up the stock. Yeah, sell them for 30, 40. Okay, people, you guys love the pink shirt. So, I mean, who am I? I don't love it. I'm okay with it. It's better than that orange thing that they did. Rabiot should go before Weston. I think it's just a matter of opportunity. There's nothing really more about it. I think by the end of the year, both of them will be gone. I don't know if there's murmurs that Rabiot may stay, but it'll be tough. We'll see. Still a little early. But anyways, Tech, we're kicking it back out, controlling out of the defense. So interesting stats here. Oh, before that, Keane's trying to get unleashed. Not quite, though. He's cut out. Oh, that was what was going on there. Just like smashed out of play for no reason. So, and I missed that quickly. I believe that was, Udinese just like kicked it out of play. So Kostic is coming up for a corner. And my chair is squeaking again. I got to lube it up. Sorry about the skit. Okay, yeah, here we go. He doesn't like the third kid, of course. Go against the grain. Okay, fake kickoff. Here it is. Okay, it just goes back up to Di Maria. Cross back in. Oh, little tip in from Rugani goes wide. Might have been offside, yeah. Yeah, the Brazilian defense for sure, man. Sorry, that one. Danilo, Bremer, and Sandro, the Brazilians. I love them, but they're Rugani. But all for nothing, anyways. Well, Udinese regains control. And nope. I mean, we're winning the ball back fairly quick right now, so this is good. We need to perhaps maintain the ball as well. Sandro kicks it clear. Bunch of 50-50 balls up now here along the left. Why not switch the play to the right? I don't know. They're pressing up. They're forcing the play a bit, Udinese. Locatelli giving a first grade 11 minutes there. Yeah, I mean, typical where if we were to pull up his stats, they might not look that great. But he's running all over the place and just getting bodies in the way, grinding things out. So he's one of those players that you have to look beyond the stats a lot of the times. All right, so Udinese now, very similar, playing along their back line, not really penetrating, just lazily kicking it back and forth, waiting for an opening. What was the stat I was going on? I cut myself off. Somebody remind me what stat I was going on about. Marquisio is missed. Yes. I mean, everyone loves Marquisio as well, I believe. Different player. Western next to Mr. Beans is a good pairing. Bring back Ravella. Others can fill Rabiot role. Yes. I mean, we don't need to spend any more money on the midfielder, I don't believe. Okay, yeah. SMS to get a guy like SMS, McAllister, perhaps. It's going to help the team. I don't know. It's tough. Ravella isn't even playing with us right now, right? So he's developing, he's getting better, but you can almost make an argument: is he gonna fit as well into the team when he comes back? Because he have Sule, Fajole, all these kids that have been getting regular minutes now. It's almost unfortunate that he got loaned out this year, knowing what happened now with Pogba being out and just all these injuries. SMS at left back. I mean, SMS at left back might be better than whatever else we might get. We've got 3 left backs too. Guys out on loan. Are they ready for the big time? There's a lot of questions. And guys, match day 17. Not even halfway through the season. We got a Copa game coming. I think it's Tuesday. Am I right there? Let's see. Juventus and Monza. Thursday, sorry. The 19th. So yeah, I mean, it's early. It's just way too early. It feels like it's the second half of the season because of that long break, but it really isn't. We got so much more to go. Hakimi wants to leave PSG. We need a right wing back, I guess. Sort of what we're looking at these days. Hakimi, though, he's going to be expensive. How expensive would he be? I don't put out predictions when there's a good stoppage in play. I'll look it up. 60? I don't know. This is just like a completely off base guess, but I'm going with 60. So Udinese now. Just kind of playing along the back again. Man, the first 15 minutes are up. You know what's going to happen now, guys. They started out pretty good, feeling things out, and now they're just settling in. 3-5-2 against 3-5-2. This might be a long little bit. It's sad they are playing as the Serie B side. Are you referencing how we're playing like a Serie B side, or that half our squad is basically Serie B? Yeah, Frankie's saying 70-80 knowing PSG for Hakimi. I'm predicting what transfer market is going to say, because that's what I'm going to check. Kakashi, hello guys. I'm a minute 45 behind from the ticker on screen. Yeah, I mean, that ticker is pretty much real time. I try to ignore it. In fact, guys, let me know. Do you guys like having the FOTMob thing up throughout? Or do you just want me to pop it up like occasionally and you just want to see my face? Or even looking, or are you just listening? It helps me know, I mean, how you guys consume it. But corner now for Udinese. That was a long shot outside the box from Nguyen. Deflection here. Ran onto it. Oh, yeah, Danilo just flicked his foot out. KB saying we are sitting deep waiting for the counter. But we both are. So there's just nothing happening, right? It's a little annoying. It's a lot like the last game so far. Okay, so here's the corner coming from the right. Short. Crossed in now. Oh, and Wallace gets the head on, but Tech punches it away. We're trying to break out along the left. Di Maria now. Just crossing half. He gets held up. And that is a throw-in. And Di Maria takes it quick to Rabiot. He gets tripped up. And there's a whistle. So it's right by the left touch line, lined up with the goal box. So it's going to be a nice wide angle cross to take in here, fairly close to the goal. Nice. Yeah, that's a nice header. I mean, Tech had it covered, but still to get on it, direct it in. Good for him. Let's focus only on your face. I wish there's a way just to like make this super small, but here, go like that for now. Add things in as we go if there's something we need to explore a bit deeper. And to be honest, it's annoying only with one person to try to control everything. But Di Maria over the ball. Also Moretti. Yeah, Moretti fake. Here's the cross in. Up. Oh, save. Nicely done. It was a little central, but high. He had to jump up for that. Oh, bad cross now. Just kicks it out. But was that Rugani again? Let's see. Rabiot. Okay, that's the trip up. Here's the kick now. It was Rugani. Twice now at net. One on, one off, but man, there you go. I'm muted. Okay, thank you. I wasn't saying anything important. Thanks for letting me know. Sometimes I don't click it. It's because I still got this lingering cough, like months later here. I'm so sorry. But Udinese off the left, looking for some space now. Ooh, no, did not work. He was trying to feed Doji through and just kicked it out of play. Yeah, it's cool. My mute button is I can just like smack the thing. But sometimes I don't smack it properly again. So I am sorry. Thanks for keeping me honest, though. You guys are just yelling muted at me. Oh, man. You Silvestri with the braids. Anti-Juventus power. Yeah, the braids. Speaking of funny hair today, we got the blondie and we got the braid guy. So that would be Success, the blondie. And then Silvestri with the braids. KB, yeah, everyone turns into prime Buffon when they play Juve. It's part of being the best, right? Everyone wants to prove themselves against the best. So, did you trip over the volume cord? Are you saying, did I? No. I don't know if I can really. Yeah, it's all kind of like linked in. I don't know. It's a box. It's a box. What could I say? It controls the mic and stuff. All right, throw in. No, it was Rugani again. Okay. Immediately kicking it out of play. He's kind of all over today. He's doing well. He's really harnessing the spirit of Bremer, it seems. Getting up for those headers, just coming in for tackles, playing in that same central defensive position. That is the center of the back three. Guys, which player of Udinese would be a good get on the Juventus team? I'm just going to straight out say Udoji because we need a left back. He is Italian, which does matter to Juventus. We've been linked to him anyways. It's still a possibility. I thought he got a loan. I'm mistaken. I think I have to look that up. See if there was a loan in there at all, or if that fell through. So I thought, yeah, Tottenham. Do you see him in a Tottenham jersey? So what is going on with him? So August 16th, went from Udinese to Spurs. Loan transfer. And then back to Udinese. So is it Spurs? I don't know. I won't waste my time with that. But yes, there was a transfer between Spurs with him at one point. But here it is, playing again with Udinese. Kostic crossing in. Cleared away. Udinese failed counterattack. Kostic going up for the 50-50, loses it. Rabiot, nope. Back to the defense. Kakashi asking what happened to McKennie. He was so threatened at the World Cup. I think a lot of it is the position he plays in. When he plays on the American team, for one, he's one of the stars for the U.S. team. I don't know, maybe like third, fourth down, top 5 anyways, I'm going to say. It's definitely up there. So he's got a bit of that star power, but he's also playing his natural position. He's playing a right wing back right now. Oh, that was a bad clear. Oh, man. Danilo's all over the place, but he somehow stops the ball, doesn't get a penalty in the box for doing that. It's just flailing all over the pitch. When it works, he gets the job done. It's out for a corner, though. Feel Weston is not happy at Juventus. It may not be his ideal. He's probably not unhappy, if I had to guess. But it's probably not the culture that he's the most comfortable with. Yeah, Weston doesn't play. And even then, you say 50% of the time, you can say even then that that's not truly his setup. Dash would probably be able to speak better to it, especially since he watches the U.S. national team a lot more than I would. Keane from far. It's a little high. Not a bad attempt. Good, though. He picked up on that loose ball, and I mean, it was a bad pass. It was a loose ball, but he did get on it. I think, if that pass was a little less wild there, I think that was Di Maria that put that through. Just need to tighten things up there. Yeah, so you need to shoot the bad shots to get the good ones. Yeah, volume. You keep on doing it, you're eventually going to score, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So, absolutely. And that's something we saw a bit with Cremonese, not even so much last game, but just watching some of their tapes. And they did still do it last game, but they don't have a lot of technical skill, but they just threw things at the net. Oh, tackle, slide. That was from Locatelli. He's getting a yellow. No, he got to calm down. Okay. I think he got away with a little bit there. Let's look at this replay. Yeah, he didn't touch the ball at all. Yeah. It was a clip. He didn't follow through, but definitely would argue for a yellow. So he got away with something there. So success crossing in, punch away from Tech. Pereira coming in, crossing, and out. Lots of bad crosses coming in from both sides right now. I feel if those crosses tighten up throughout this game, we're going to see something a little more exciting than what we're getting at the moment. Weston's passing versus Iran was great. There are others on Juve that can contribute. Juve should have more design set plays for Weston, though. You can design stuff for Weston, and that can certainly help his stock on the team. But if you're designing stuff for Weston, you're taking away from other players who are perhaps already just going to be better and more suited for those plays. Again, that's Weston's advantage on the US team, is that as being one of the main players, he's going to get that preferential treatment. Whereas, yes, he's a starter for Juve, but like where is he in that top 11? Like a number 9, perhaps, on that list, opposed to America, where he's probably a 2 or 3. So, and okay, saying just regarding headers. Yeah, I mean, you can make again, if you're on tonight, or I'll try to remember to ask Dash, but he could probably break this down a lot better from a coaching standpoint, right? Because like, how much time do you put in? How many guys do you really focus on for these set plays? And then it does depend on the team overall. Are they a set play team? Which we are to a point. We are getting better at it. So there's definitely an argument to be made there. All right. So, I mean, the game so far, 30 minutes in exactly at my point. We haven't really seen a whole lot of anything. Oh, but success. And there it is. Another success crosses it in. Nobody there. There's a couple of guys on both teams right now that are trying to push forward, trying to make those plays. They're just not clinical enough, and nothing isn't really developing at the end of the day. So at this point, I'm going to say that we're in the half at 0-0. It just doesn't make for great football, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, that Keeling and roaring at your wall always inspired me to fight. Let's go. Yes, it is. It is kind of cool how he just peers in over my shoulder. All right, so Rabiot, that was nice coming in. Gets the slide, the block in. It's another corner, but good to see him running back like that, helping out on the defense. Good play. So left cross coming in. High and long, and that was messy as well. Sandro picks it up on the right now with a clear flank to run into. Moretti further up the pitch now. Crosses. Not quite there. Cut out. Oh, Moretti tracks back. Almost gets it back. Okay, so Udinese. It's almost infuriating because every time they do get the ball back, they bring it back to their defense, and it just sits there. They're just so slow. I almost wish And I know it's not really their style, but if we just press them a little harder to make them force the play a little bit. And again, Udinese, they go for a long ball in and just overhit. Moretti no comio friole. Does that mean Moretti has no beans, no balls? Like, I'm sorry, my Spanish is non-existent. La falta frueza. Oh man, that one's a little harder. Frueza. I have no idea what I'm saying. Game's getting rough. Rough to watch, yeah. And Keane and Di Maria need crosses balls to the feet. That's what I'm saying. Like, just make a proper cross. Once we get a proper cross in this match, something good is going to happen. Regani with a black eye as well. Udinese take another short kick here. Must be part of their game plan. Moretti wins it back for a throw. Okay. No comio friole means he lacks of energy. I was thinking like friole, like fagioli, like beans. The word is close, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm always down for learning languages, but I'm admittedly not that great at it. Kostic with the cross in. I mean, it looked good, but just cut out. Di Maria just swinging at it. Right. Okay. I remember what I was going to talk about there like 20 minutes ago now. Because we see Udinese doing it, and that is most of our passing comes from our defensive three, which is interesting because we do play with that deep lying midfielder or Locatelli. But it's Danilo or Bremer when he's playing that they get all the touches. And then you have Locatelli doesn't get that many of the touches. He's just running around like a man. So it's interesting because that's not necessarily the standard way of doing business, right? But it's part of Allegri ball. Ball over the top, though, for Keane. It's a little deep into the right, but he will pick it up here. Deep in the corner now. Rabiot out for support. Crosses in to nobody. Cleared up. Oh, what happens here? Bounced for Locatelli, but stripped. Kind of a funny ball up in the air. And Locatelli does get his yellow. A little aggressive. Tugged on the shoulder. Yeah, and that's the problem, too, when you play with that much aggression all the time. Sometimes it's hard to take yourself off the pedal a little bit. Get those silly fouls and end up in the books. Okay. Udinese start the play again. Oh, again, come on. And guys, Juventus isn't doing great with these right now, but Udinese's crosses, balls over the top, whatever, they are trash right now. They're consistently just heavy and going out of play. I wonder if that's a stat you can pull up. How many turnovers due to kicking it out of play? So here we are, playing out from our defense again. Sandro stepping up to Di Maria centrally. Crosses it out to Danilo on the right. Back to Di Maria. We're collapsing into the right. Looks like we're trying to push there. Moretti picks it up. Oh, walks in Di Maria. Keane. Oh, what a save. What a pass. Oh, man. Good vision by Keane to get on that, to sneak in behind the defense. That was a good progressive play there. That was nice to see. That's a lot better now. Corner kick. Moretti over the ball. Tells Di Maria to go away. Maybe a short one. We'll see. But Moretti definitely taking charge a lot more. Crosses it in. A little short. Back to Kostic now. Wide to Locatelli. And back to Sandro. Ground doesn't like it. Kostic now along the left, getting held up. Stripped away. Keep the pressure on, boys. Let's go. Rugani playing deep. Nice. Good for him. He's putting in a shift. His legs must be fresh. He hasn't played in a while. All right, so it is a throw-in for Udinese, as you know. I don't even know if he meant to do that. Pass back to the goalie from a throw-in. It's just, it makes you appreciate sometimes, because we do rag on the Allegri ball. It's boring to watch. But Udinese is actually a fair bit more negative at the moment. And as I say that, I mean the defense are just playing footsies. McKennie gets pushed over. Don't think that's a foul, though. That's going the way of Udinese for throwing. So we're at the 40th minute here. We're kind of at that point. Don't think we're going to see the teams pushing too hard to get one just before the break. Knowing these guys, we're probably just going to sit her out. So, I mean, I don't know if there's any questions, of course. Any comments to be made, throw them in. I think we're in for a little slow last 5 minutes. Hopefully not, though. Rabiot winning it back deep. Sandro just clears it straight back to Udinese, who just dumps it straight back into the box to give it away. Little shove around there. Juve do come away with it. Di Maria picks it up and gets stripped immediately. Bad position. We still have all our men back, though. Still looking for space. And here it is coming in. Tech with the save. Spills it, but collects. It was a probing shot. Just the way Juve lost it so deep. They were a little static. So, I mean, good on him trying to find that space to take the shot. But for the most part, we were defensively covered. And I guess, worked out in the end. Got the save. But we can see just how long it's taken to get the play started again here. They're okay going into the break at no score here. Moretti now down the right flank. Out to Keane centrally. Look for Di Maria. Over to Keane. Does he put... Nah. Tries to get on the volley and just wild into the stands. But there is a bit of a link-up play here between Di Maria and Keane that is developing. We've seen it a couple times now. So remember, we still have Chiesa. And I wonder if that's gonna be in for Di Maria. Di Maria's coming off, I don't know, an injury. Not really sure exactly what happened there. Got a knock to the ankle. I almost feel that he got it throughout the World Cup and he kind of played a bit injured. And it was just worth resting him for a bit. I don't know. I mean, Allegri wasn't originally going to play him anyways and give the Argentinians a break. He's here now anyways. We'll see how many minutes he does have in his legs. But at one point, I would like to see Chiesa and Di Maria on the flanks just to see what would happen. Oh, McKennie, a little heavy, can't get on it. It's cleared back along the touch. Fourth throw in, 43rd minute. Di Maria picks it up. Go left to Kostic. He's open. Well, we are moving it along the left now anyways. Rabiot throws it in and it's not good again. Yeah, as was mentioned before, not going to the feet of Di Maria and Keane. They're getting these balls kind of on a bounce. It's hard to put those away. So Silvestri kicks it deep. Again, they're just giving the ball away. So we go 158 passes, 84 accuracy. Udinese has 212. Costas along the left with the cross low. Rabiot, blocked shot. Rabiot set it off to Di Maria. McKennie now to Merletti. McKennie trying to work the right side now. Back to Danilo. Cross to Sandro. Sandro to Merletti to Danilo. Not as deep again as I'd like to see, but Rabiot now playing along the right to Moretti centrally. That's offside. That's got to be offside. But McKennie taken away. Slide tackle taken away again. And Regani picks it up. And the play is called. Success is down. So I think eventually a foul on the play. If not, getting brought back for an offside. Dude, Weston plays to the back. Don't like his attitude. Weston plays like nothing's on the line. Finishing with a Weston out. He does seem aloof, perhaps by the expression on his face. Yeah, maybe he isn't happy. It's hard to say. I can only guess what his facial expressions represent. But here's the whistle for the half. We had 50 seconds of extra time. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is there much to even talk about here? We'll bring up the FOT mob here, of course. Give it a look. Man, what did you expect? Did you expect anything else? Okay, we can play another 32-second video. Get this. I'll get this going for you guys. Make it big. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. This is coming from WhatsApp, so not the best, but we got it. This is coming from Kevin. I wish I could have like multiple share screens at once. That's something to work on. Where are we? There it is. Sorry for the delay. Okay. This is the Vialli tribute. All right. I guess that was it. pretty low key, I suppose. Let's bring up the font mom now. All right, there it is. Nope. That's probably the size we want. Okay, so let's look in. Halftime here. So Udinese does win the possession battle with 54%. I don't know if Allegri's going to like that stat. 7 to 5 shots. Both were 2 on target. 2 to 4 corners won. Mostly even up on the stats. Nothing too one way or the other. Locatelli with the yellow at the 36th minute. It's going to be a little smart. Maybe I can see him getting subbed. Rest him for the weekend. Thursday, perhaps. We are to the weekend. Okay, all right. Sorry. Let's KB. Horrible first half. Okay. Thanks, KF. I already asked everyone. He just drops in. He wants to know too what you guys think. KF, yes, of course. Thanks for always showing up. Oh, hey, look who we got. What's going on, man?
Hey, Dave. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
Doing okay.
Yeah, we're just
a little bit of a sterile first half.
Yeah, it was. That is definitely the consensus. Hey, look who shows up too. We got Farhad.
Oh, fantastic.
What's up, Knucklebutts? And I'm sure I'm still saying his name way too anglicized. I'm sorry. I messed it up when we thought. Yeah, so how's the atmosphere there today with the Vialli thing and
I thought that Juventus, the management and the organization, would do more for him. It was just kind of the minute of silence before the match started. They showed a couple pictures. Someone said a few words of tribute, but it was nice. It was very respectful. I was kind of thinking there would be a little bit more, but I don't know, maybe they didn't have enough time to prepare, just given that it happened yesterday. I don't know. It was a little bit underwhelming.
No excuses.
Yeah, but it's the curve is more awake than it has been.
That's good.
This is the first match in 2 seasons where I've actually seen like banners and flags going back and forth. So I don't know if, because there's like Vialli flags and signs being held up. So I don't know if they're just being a little bit more lenient given the situation, or if it's because Agnelli's on his way out, some of the restrictions on the curve are maybe a little bit relaxed. I don't know. I'll be curious.
They're not being enforced.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy isn't there to say no. So maybe a bit of both, though, of course. But that's obviously.
How are you holding up, Dave? How are you holding up?
Oh, I'm well. Everything's good here. Yeah, it's just getting through these scoreless halves. It makes it a little hard to get on with things sometimes. But
yeah, my 2 observations is that we seem to be playing very much a 4-5-1 in a defensive position, with Locatelli almost playing as another center back.
Yeah,
next to Rugani with how deep he's going. And it's another one of those lopsided midfields where we have nothing on the right side. Just nothing. I mean, there was a few instances there at the very, very end, but
yeah,
McKinney's botching all of it. He's half a step behind. He's contributing nothing right now.
And that was the concern, McKinney on the right. And we're seeing that clearly.
Yeah.
And that's the question. We're going to see Chiesa today, most likely. Who does he come in for?
I bet he comes in for Di Maria.
And that's what I predicted. So then, what do you do with the right?
I think Fagioli's going to come in. Paredes will come in for Locatelli. with them being on the yellow card at some point, I imagine. Given that the back is weak because Alexandro isn't a natural, he doesn't naturally fit into a 3-man defense. He just doesn't.
No,
so
but
I think if you put in Chiesa and Soule out on the right, there's not enough defensive kind of prowess, I think, on that right side, and it's too exposed. So I don't know. I don't know.
And it's hard, but Chiesa does track back very well. We saw that amazing track back last match.
Yeah, that's very true.
So it's interesting. That's a problem. We know we are weak down the right. Udinese obviously knows that as well. We saw a lot coming through the left. Obviously, Kostic. His crosses have been not the most accurate the past couple matches. That's a bit of a concern, but he's still at least producing something out of there.
Yeah, I mean, the left side is really the only way that there's anything proactive happening down the left side.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting. We are a second half team. What does the crowd say? Anybody chatting around you, or?
It's actually kind of quiet and frustration when, I mean, as we all feel it watching it, whether you're sitting here or sitting on your couch, is when you feel like there's an opportunity to push it forward, turn around and do the good old Allegri kind of back down, and just everybody sighs and just gives out a big "Mamma Mia." And
we did hear it on one pass back. Yeah, there was one that was off the cross towards the end there, and it was passed back, and the whole crowd, they're just like, oh, it's just so much frustration.
There's a lot of that. A lot of people thrilled every time kind of Miretti touches the ball. Di Maria's getting a lot of love. The sentiment towards Rabiot in the stadium, as you can imagine, has changed a lot over the course of this season, particular where, I mean, I know it, the second half of last season when I got here, every time he touched the ball, people are making horse noises and making fun of him. It's not the same now, but yeah, I see the comments coming in here. It feels every bit like there's a 1-0 victory. I hope. I mean, I'll take 1-0 for sure.
We've been taking them for a while now, so I mean, why stop now?
Hey, if that's what it's going to take and we come out with healthy players and nobody suspended ahead of Napoli, that's okay.
Yeah, and that's a 6-point game, right? So I'm excited. I was thinking about that today. We're 7 points back and it's a 6-point game.
I know.
Who knows?
This game has to be won. Has to be won.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to get hyped up. Obviously, that's the away game as well, unfortunately. So,
can't. And I don't think we'll have a presence there either. I don't think they're going to be selling away tickets for that game.
Yeah, Napoli, they're assholes with that stuff. You know, I mean,
absolutely.
What do you expect? Oh, we were discussing this. It's kind of a two-parter in a way. First, you like the third kit, and do you agree that it's okay to use it at home matches, especially when it's a bit of a historic night like tonight with Vialli?
I think it's a travesty that you're not wearing black and white at home. It should be worn at home every single time that we have a home match, except for I struggle to think of a reason why we wouldn't wear it at home. That's our home shirt. We're the Bianconeri. I don't hate the kit, to answer the first part of the question, because I don't mind when we have a pink kit because it is part of our history. I don't necessarily love the way this one came out, but I don't mind when we do have pink. I mean, I was actually talking to a fan at the Around Turn gathering prior to the match, and we were talking about the kits, actually fearing that they were going to come out in the pink one on such a momentous night, particularly for Vialli. But the consensus is we should always have certainly black and white. Second kit should be blue and yellow because those are the city colors of Turin. And then we should have pink as a third kit. Every season. There's no reason for green, orange, red. I don't know.
I mean, once in a while, it's cool to have something different. I understand from the marketing perspective, making money, but I mean, obviously, you're a lot more old school on the topic. It's a divided topic. That's why I like bringing it up. People have varying opinions of this, and
well, I don't mind like a fourth kit that's a little bit crazy. That one that came out, what was that, 3 years ago when with like the Palace, is it Palace or Palace? Like
I've always heard Palace. Yeah,
Palace.
I think it's an English
that
company.
Had like the orange and like kind of green highlight on that. That was that kit was fire.
Yeah. But I mean, they're all divisive, right? The non-black and white kits are always divisive, nonetheless. So love them or hate them, we all have our opinions. But yeah, you're old school, man. I love it.
I am with that. Hey, so my wife and sister are here. I'm gonna go say hi.
Absolutely, you go spend time with your family. Yes,
before the second half starts. But great to see you guys. I think Dash might be trying to join if he can hear me. Hey, and I'll try and join afterwards.
Beauty. All right, All right. We'll catch you later, man. Thanks for dropping in.
Good second half. Let's go. Cheers.
Parts of you bit. Yeah. Dash, what's going on? Coming in from the kitchen, or?
Yeah, I am. I was just making a quick cameo.
Nice.
So what'd you think, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yes, it was. Good thing it's a 12 o'clock game for me, so I'm awake still. If it was later on in the day, I don't know. Yeah, funny.
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like from what I've noticed is we're playing a little bit afraid of Udoge. That's why they weren't really pressing too far up on the right side. McKennie was definitely shifting a little bit back. I think more so. I think McKennie's really man marking Udoge just because I'm kind of looking at some of the runs and some of the movements that McKennie's doing, and I think it's more so just him playing a more conservative role, which is kind of expected. But Keane, man, he's got to score some of these chances. I mean, I know one of them was offsides, but
he's getting closer
away.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting take about the right. How we're just purposely going. We're forcing everything down the left. The right isn't looking great, but there's that Udoge threat, and that also brings into the fact that we are playing almost the exact same thing. We're both 3-5-2s. We're both attacking more on the left side and doing nothing on the right. It's the same team. We're playing the same team again. It's insane.
Pretty much, but I do think once, and I got a feeling Kays is going to sub in eventually around in the 50-minute range as that right wing back. I think that's going to mess with Udinese a little bit more, and they're not going to be sure on how to react to it. But yeah, I mean, I did see the reports of him, Chiesa potentially starting, but I didn't really believe it that much. I was a little bit skeptical of it because I didn't think Chiesa had a full 50, 60 minutes in his legs.
Yeah.
So definitely interesting. Di Maria looks a lot better than I thought he would. I thought he would still kind of be in that World Cup hangover. But I guess not. I think Rabiot made some good tackles. So the interesting thing is when we were talking to Beppe a couple days ago about Locatelli kind of filling in the gaps, you guys noticed that this game, there was a lot of instances where there's that loose possession and Locatelli's there. So Locatelli doing really well in that role. Rabiot playing well as, again, Meretti too. So I do think the game's going to open up in the second half. It's good because it looks like we've neutralized Udinese's attack. It doesn't look like Udinese has been threatening much from what I've seen. But I'm curious to see because you have Chiesa, you have Milik on the bench. We'll see what kind of goes. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, that's my little halftime debrief.
Nice. We are about to kick off underway again. You just here for a quick drop in? You got off again or?
Yeah, I gotta take off shortly.
Right. But I mean, we're doing the post game tonight, right? So
yep, we will be live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern.
And I have a guest with us tonight too. Surprise!
Ooh, you're teasing me.
No, it's somebody Farhad was talking to earlier, and I hooked up with them, and I think it'll be interesting. Interesting character.
Yeah, my phone was like blowing up because Farhad and I share the Instagram. So I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I don't remember messaging all these people.
Okay, so you being involved with these guys too. All right, perfect. Well,
I don't know who it is. I still don't know who it is, but
okay.
You're teasing me here, but
I am teasing because I'm teasing everyone. I'll send you a WhatsApp. Yeah, I'll send you a WhatsApp later. Let you know what's going down. But it should be good. He sent me some of his stuff. He's done some cool things in the past. So
yeah. So I'm going to answer that question before I take off. So you guys think this is a game for the Milkman? Possibly. We're working. This is kind of a little bit of a teaser, but we're working on getting Milkman shirts.
Yes, we are. Amongst other things. We did get the go ahead from the boss man there to kind of do. I'm thinking the Double D collection. We'll call it.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, everything's funny about this whole thing. But we do have kickoff here, so
I will see you guys in the post game.
Back to the hotline, buddy.
Ouch.
Okay, take care. Catch you later.
Bye, Dave.
Bye. Okay, so we are underway. And I didn't bring my water in here, so I am sorry, guys. I'm just gonna pop out real quick and get my water. All right. Didn't leave you guys too long. Okay, so here's to a better second half. Sandro now. Kicked long over the top. Rabio at chase. Nothing. Kicked out by Udinese. Chiesa with a look of concern on the sidelines. Wonder what that's about. But cross in Moretti. Oh, tackled from behind. No call yet. Danilo now to McKennie out wide. Kenny loses his man. Crosses back. Danilo. Block shot in the air. And it's headed away. Ooh, Locatelli just kicked the success in the stomach. He did go for the ball, but he's on a yellow. And that could be a concern. He's being talked to, so. Ooh. Hey, Oscar Hannibal, hit him. Saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome. Oh, my everything's going off in my, on my computer here right now. Farhad. Man, Farhad's crazy. He can't just like settle down. He's sending me, for whatever reason, I can't order the Alessandro Del Piero poster, the same poster that our hoodies. I don't have the poster. I guess I can show the hoodie real quick, but it doesn't ship to Canada for some reason. The website won't do it. So yeah, he's getting me. I'm gonna put it where my jacket is. I'm gonna get the ADP poster right there. But Udinese does have a free kick. Boys are lined up here. Okay, it's a little far though. Only Di Maria is up for the block. Here it is. Ooh, Kostic headed it away and immediately took to ground. What is he holding? His stomach. That's concerning. That could have been like oh no, was there a foot in there? He might have gotten kicked. It didn't look like there was much contact. Hurt him. Looks okay though. So that's a good stat. We haven't lost since the 8th of October. Udinese hasn't won since the 3rd. Okay, Udinese now trying to develop an attack here. Lovrich down the right, crosses in straight to Tech. Collected, throws it out to McKennie. Going, this is a counter attack. Let's see. Good try. Di Maria now. I'm ready with it now. Up the center. Rabiot. Kostic. Kostic cross. Blocked out for corner. Where is that? Oh, you must have just missed him. He is working these weekends, or just the middle of the day are often bad for him because he is at his family restaurant. So he does cover off on the weekends a lot. He did pop in for a few minutes at halftime with Kevin. I should shut my phone off. Hey, do you hear my phone? Is it that loud? Let me know. If there's annoying sounds in the background, please let me know so I can rectify them. But Kostic now, just kicked it away. He must have caught that wrong. He feels a little dumb about that one. But yeah, Kevin came in at halftime and Dash as well towards the end. So I don't like doing the stuff alone. I do like having somebody to bounce things off of course. And it works well with Dash because he is very technical. And obviously me not as much. But okay, Di Maria now dribbling through. Does he get the shot blocked? But to Moretti, he is covered by a lot of guys. Keane, he's hurt, though. He got lopped off a little bit by the defender. Took the ball on the volley pretty high up. And just over the bar. He is on... Oh, man. Did he hit anything or nothing but ball? Oh, he got stepped on by that same guy from Udinese, the defender that just recently... Oh, who was that he just took out? Getting a little rough. Oscar just coming home. Yeah, you're... I believe that would be Central... Yeah, Central European time, I believe you'd be in, right? So you're +6. 7:15. Yeah, KB got stepped on Thursday. It does hurt. Yeah, those cleats. Oh. Rabiot's getting called for a foul now. Looks like he might have just stepped on somebody. Free kick anyways. Udinese. Restart the play. So yeah, what I was saying before. Yeah, it's nice to have the partner, but the unfortunate thing with the watch along lives, especially since Dash doesn't have a pause button, we're just not synced up. So we have to choose who gets to celebrate, essentially. Which is no fun. I imagine the whole streaming situation will be better in the future as technology improves, but who knows how many years that'll take. Okay, McKennie taken down by Success now. A card is coming out. It is yellow. Success is booked. They're smiling about it. That's good to see always. It was just a challenge deep at the corner, and I guess he just got a bit too much of them. Here's the replay. Oh, yeah, just a little clip. There wasn't anything in there, but I mean, it is what it is. They're saying, yeah, 7:15 here in Denmark. That's Oscar. Yeah, tell us, I don't know, give us some info on Denmark. Give us a Danish stat or fact of the day. Start learning about everyone's country, I suppose, right? That's fun. Anybody, if you want to tell me how your hamburger and French fries are over in America, I mean, go ahead. I can talk about my maple syrup. All right, Locatelli out to Keane, out to Kostic. Coming in wide. This is looking good. Oh, he takes it. Rebound, juicy. Oh, it's sloppy all over the place, and it's out. Oh, man. He held it. I don't know. I don't know if that was smart or not. He held it a little long, but for the shot across the face. I mean, Silvestri almost didn't have it at the same time, so maybe not a bad decision. That team needs more. Yeah, I mean, 19-year-old. He's kind of scrawny still. Moretti just gets pushed over. I'm sure that's what you're referencing there as I catch up. Oscar saying he hasn't seen sun in 3 days. I imagine we're pretty similarly far north. And I know that you're basically not getting sun probably between or the only time you get sun is 8 a.m. to about 4 p.m. Drop a like for the sun to come out. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Danilo saving our ass again and again. Okay, let's see. Denmark, let's just go with Copenhagen, I suppose. Copenhagen, latitude. 55. Okay. Let's see where I am. 45. So, yeah, you are actually further north than I am. Absolutely. So I actually, on that note, 55 north. That's about the same as Edmonton. I think Edmonton might be 56. It's sitting around there anyways. Yeah, man, long days. Absolutely long days. Locatelli just kind of walked over there, taking down Lovrich. Is he getting the warning? I think it's only the warning. And yeah, there's a fun fact from Denmark. It's dark. Oh, crossover. Oh man. But the flag's up again. Keane is probing in there. So this was a quick ball over the top from the dead ball. Yeah, he just started his run too quick. Silvestri was out to take that off of him anyways. Okay, things are happening. We can get this going. Remember, hit the like button for the sun to come out. So does Keane finally get a goal in this match? Does he play the full 90? Yeah, what a ball from Di Maria. Di Maria's maybe not being completely on. Maybe still a little injured, but he is warming up. Okay, ball out. McKennie is vying for his ball, but I don't think so. Yeah, it was off him. Oh, Keane, he almost runs off the pass to get the break, but not quite fast enough. Let's go. Let's go. Sweet. Farhad just mailed out the poster. Rabiot takes it now, has the whole left flank open for him. Moretti and Keane out there, crossing over to Moretti. A little heavy of a touch on the volley. What are with all these high passes, guys? Man, they're so hard to control. I mean, the big ass poster, the 20 by 30. That's gonna take out that like whole space there. Hopefully, I got enough room in there. It should look good though. It's a yellow poster and it'll look good against a blue wall for sure. I actually painted this blue just before before I started doing all this Juve stuff. Perhaps maybe I've chosen a different country, but or color, sorry, country. I just like how the blue looks personally. I like primary colors, nice bold colors. And blue's got it can be energetic and it can be calming, right? Depending on how you roll with it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm talking about my walls now. Udinese here. Lovrich coming in. Oh, coming out wide, and Tech takes a fairly easy save. Ulster's 28 seconds on the stream. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple levels of delay in doing a stream like this on YouTube. It is what it is. Part of doing business. Moretti, that poor control. Yeah, but I mean, he took that with his knee like up in his chest, right? That was a high pass. You got to pass it a little nicer than that. Yeah, Moretti could technically have better control, but I mean, the pass was bad. Oh, Shartak's coming in. How's it going, bud? Hello, Shartak, Keen or Milik? But is Vlahovic an option? Vlahovic is not an option today, no. Unfortunately, another. I mean, I think he's due another week back for Napoli, they say, but that's not really confirmed either. Sid Sider says yes. he's leaving to Arsenal. I don't see that. Definitely not in January, unless the money is really good. So Rabiot, he maintains the pass off to Kostic. Back to Rabiot, crosses. Oh, got a hand on it, Silvestri. That was a nice little give and go. I'm actually surprised Rabiot was able to maintain that ball off to Kostic because it was a little heavy touch at first. Man, okay. Yeah, 1-0. That's all we need. Chiesa scores today. We're waiting for that, aren't we? Chiesa for the win. Everyone knows Chiesa, but Chiesa is in for Moretti and Paredes for Locatelli. Okay, so let's see if this is a change of shape as well. If Moretti, okay, let's bring up the thought mob here real quick. Okay, let's get this going. Where are you? Okay. So Moretti is in this right midfielder position. He's I can't I don't think that's going to stay. So we'll see. Yeah, so he is, I believe, starting off further to the right. So not necessarily a switch of formation, but maybe just a couple players now moving around. Kenny looks like he's come to the inside. Oh, giving away now. Lovrich again. He's been doing well. He's all over the place. Double mark by Sandro and Rabiot. Rabiot wins it back. And that's the problem there for Udinese. I mean, where's his support? He's just out there by himself. If you want to get a goal against Juventus in their current form, you're going to need to not have your guys double man marked and do nothing about it, you know? More shouts for Chiesa. Oh, here he is with the ball now. Or no, sorry, that was Di Maria. Chiesa's there up playing farther. Playing the secondary striker, the first one in the 1-1 formation. But now he's moved out right. So this is going to be interesting to see. I think he's got permission to roam off the right flank. Keane now along the left. I'm starting to move up on my seat now. I got to relax. There's still half an hour here. We don't use Di Maria and Kostic on the bands. WTF. What do you mean by the bands? Milik is taking the vest off. Here comes the Milik man. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's time to freshen things up a bit there. King does need to just clean up his touch a little bit and maybe time his run a little bit better. No goal today so far, or maybe at all, but Wasn't horrible. But here we go on a counter now. We win the ball back. Di Maria slows it down. The crowd is gasping again. Keane, though, does he hold up? Back out to Di Maria. Over the top. Paredes gets thrown down in the box. No penalty. He was pushed from behind. Yeah, obviously my bias wants a penalty there. They didn't show a replay. Could have been called. And Paredes, instead of shot on goal, he dives into the area. I don't think that was a dive. Maybe a bit. I would like to see the replay. Maybe it was a dive. It looked like, though, because he had to lean back to control that ball on his chest, he was off balance as he took a bit of a nudge. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but here's the replay. A little soft. I think it might have touched his hand, which it did. So I think he definitely acted it up a little bit because he could have got the handball there as well. There was multiple. There was layers in that one for sure. Di Maria is off for Milik. So delivery man is on the pitch. We're the sole guy. He was playing good last game, but he was passing. It was a bit suspect. Referencing Paredes, I'm assuming here. Let's start milking. Yeah, not a penalty. It didn't look like one on the replay. It is hard to call immediately, of course. I always like to see the replay before I really lose my mind about something because it's so hard to from the TV angle. Okay, yellow card coming out now for Beal, sorry. He was asking for it, this kid. He's being tossing a few guys around. It was only a matter of time before he got a little too aggressive. Oh, and he stepped right on Milik. Just coming on. Yeah, you got to give the kid a yellow card, especially after a few infractions. Why son Di Maria? Oh, why sub Di Maria? We need creativity, not stagnation. I think a lot of it, too, is that he doesn't have maybe a full 90 minutes, or perhaps not 90 minutes back-to-back with this congestion. Okay, Kostic now. Bit of playing in the box. It's cleared out. Okay, so we are in that zone where we tend to score. I think that's the 60th to 75th minute we get most of our goals. Halfway through that time zone now. Do we get it in the next few minutes, or do we wait till minute 91 a la Cremonese with the Milik man again? Did we get anything? Is it too early for the Allegri out train? It's a bit of a loaded question because everyone had started it months ago and they just kind of shut up the past few weeks. But I suppose it's different on one hand when you haven't seen the football for a few weeks and all you've really seen are the results on paper, which look good. And then you watch again, it doesn't look so great. I'm still not going to say Allegri out because on paper it still looks pretty good and the results are still there. Okay, so man down. I don't think there's any foul on the play. It's just a little bashed up number 5 there. That is Arslan. Arslan, of course, substitute. But he looks okay. Doji is out. In is a boss. Or the boss. And Samardzic is out for Lovric. Yeah, Lovrich had a good match. What did they rate him at today? 7.1. Yeah, I mean, he had a pretty good game. Sandro at a 7.3. They love their fullbacks. Or back line. All in 7s. And Izubwe is in for success. So there's 3 changes for Udinese now. KB is saying here, I'm fed up with the slow build-up and the fact that our players' first touch is horrible. Kills most of the momentum to any counter. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, an open play, forget about it. Defensively, though, it is working. They say defense wins championships. It has. And if it ends up 1-0, I don't know. What do you want me to say? It looks horrible, but if we get a win, I'm still going to celebrate. It's a win. People, Farhad wants to know where you're from. I don't know why he pointed you out, but he wants to send you stickers apparently. And for everyone else, I think it's Frank and KB. I still owe stickers to as well. Please tell me if I said I owe you stickers. I finally I kept on getting on Farhad. He's been so busy, but he's the past couple days he's been back at work doing some things on the back end. So yeah, let me know. Either send me, if you don't want to send it here in a public chat, of course, get me on Twitter or comments. I know you comment a lot. Anyways, Paradise is here for a corner. Coming in. Flicked on. No good, though. Kostic, get that. McKenny, somebody get it. He's running away. Danilo picks it up. Has to bring it back to Tech, though. I mean, he's still in the chat for it. Yeah, just send us your country. He's sneaky. I never know when he's listening to me. Just when I think he's completely given up on me, he pops back into the chat. Okay, so McKenny now with the ball. Pushes out wide to Chiesa, who we haven't seen too much of yet. I can't get it past the boss, but gets the throw and does it quick to McKenny. Back to Chiesa. Steps over, cuts back. Cuts forward, crosses in. Doesn't hit anybody, and it's cleared away. Sandro now with the throw-in. Back to Dragani. To Sandro. KB, I don't mind the 1-0 scoreline. What is ticking me is how our players are so passive, zero passion. No, I hear you. It's not great to watch. I understand. I don't know, man. As long as we keep on getting these results, though, nothing's going to change. So just buckle up for now. Yeah, and there's an attempt, a very flaccid attempt by Udinese again, but they still have the ball out wide on the right flank. Cross in, fairly lazy again from Udinese. It's cleared out. Goal kick. Is that just an ear? An ear emoji? Does that mean I'm listening? Reminds me of Fraser Crane. I'm Fraser Crane, and I'm listening. I don't know if you guys watched that show back in the day, 90s show. I think it's on Paramount Plus now. It's an intelligent kind of humor. It's not bad. I like it. I like those old sitcoms, though. I can't watch modern television. I don't know. It just means I'm old and just need to watch the reruns of everything I used to watch 20 years ago. Hence the Festivus special and the intense connection back to my probably the best 90s sitcom of Seinfeld there. Okay, so back to the game. Back to the game. I mean, they're stopping the play right now because they're basically just hugging each other. Nothing's going on. The Cordova is at least chanting, and I wish I had that excitement in my room right now. Players need more attitude. Only Rabio, man, I put some extra syllables in his name. Only Rabio, Sandro, and Keane are showing Forza. And you're calling Sandro. I mean, he hasn't had a bad game. He hasn't had very many bad games overall. He hasn't had great games either, but decent, not so bad. And people there, aka the House of Black and White. Farhad's still looking for your country of origin so he can send you some cool things, some stickers. And yes, on that note too, I did mention a bit earlier, we'll work on some new shirts, like Nedved Cocaine Eyes, the Rabbit Goat, the Milkman, things like that. So if anybody has designs they want to submit as well, there are, of course, different art styles, different ways of doing things. I imagine as well. I'm not an artist. Like I can work the Photoshop, the Illustrator to some level, but I can't just like put pen to paper and make something beautiful. Udinese here controlling possession, however. No penetration, but here's a ball over the top. Again, super flaccid. Player down in the box, but I don't think there was anything there. Back out to Udinese now again. Oh, but Rabiot again with a steal. He is taken down. That's definitely a call. Samardzic. No yellow, though. It was a pretty aggressive and obvious hold, but he did just come on not too long ago. We can give him a yellow maybe in a few minutes. Okay, here we go. He lives in Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico. How's my Mexican there? So there we go. We have at least a couple Mexicans, lots of Spanish speaking guys for sure. And that's gonna be a bit of a clue for tonight's guest. Just to build up a bit of anticipation. His sister lives in Austin. Nice. I heard that's a nice city. I know a couple people. Well, I've met a couple people from there, I suppose. I don't know them really. Cross to Kostic, lopped out again. Their last man back is definitely saving the day here. My Spanish is working. I mean, I try to pronounce things properly. I know I'm not perfect. Udinese coming in with an attack block, thankfully. McKennie trying to claw from behind. Little concerning that he lost his man there. And a far shot in. I think it went off, well, I'll say there at the end, out for a goal kick. Yeah, just kind of bounced off his foot. Max Allegri is losing game live. Oh, it just showed his expression there. I mean, yeah, there's 12 minutes left here. What's going on? Let's do something. Man, I want to get excited. I need to clip me lose my mind over something. silly goose. Yeah, silly goose. Welcome. I haven't seen your name here in a while as well. Will it ever be fun to watch us play? Once in a while, remember Roma there last year? That was fun. Perea off a volley going wild over the net as well there. KB, he's a few hours Or sorry, a few miles. You could be a few hours north of Dallas. That's for sure. Texas is a big open country there. Oh, okay. He corrected. Max Allegri is losing his hair live. Yes. Sule for Keane. For Jolie. Who's he coming on for? Believe this is the final change. Kostic is out for Sule. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see how this works out. Does this give us the final spark? I mean, Kostic and Keane, they were trying. Not clinical enough. That really was the problem today. Do the kids have what it takes now? 10 minutes to show us what they have, plus, of course. Where's Illing? That's a good question. We haven't seen him now in a couple games. Definitely calls to have him on. He's now on the left, though. He's trying to get released. He wins a corner, though. Does he? Or does he not? Out of play anyways. Okay. Silly Goose is down for the youngsters, it seems. All right. Let's do it. Let's do this. I'd like to see people here. I'd like to see Juve become the new Ajax of Italy. Yes, of course. Bringing up youngsters and building for Italy Nazionale. Yeah, of course. Why not? Why would we not want that to happen? That is a great thing to have for a club. Way more sustainable as well. Okay, now so Sule has it up to Chiesa. It looks like the attack is going to come down this left now. Crosses in. Oh, he's offside. I didn't get on it anyways. Oh. Yes, okay. So Chiesa's crosses too. I don't know if the crosses are bad per se, or if that last man back is just marked in there so well, expecting. That's part of the game plan. It does seem like they're at least to some point expecting these styles of crosses, especially when you're like 5 men back. That's the way to get past the defense, right? They know what's going on here. Yeah, KB, basically Inter will catch up to us with this result. Yeah, we gotta maintain the points, especially to slightly weaker teams. But here we go. Passage of play. Glopped off again. They're just trying to force up the center. That's not what's going to work here, guys. Now Udinese trying to counter. Not much support. Again, just they're okay with a draw. They're just straight up okay with a draw. And that's also what makes Juve hard to watch as well, is that a lot of these weaker teams are also just okay with the draw and will just sit back and not allow Juve to get any of that creativity going, any of that momentum. So it is a bit of a double-edged sword. And that's why I also hate watching these lower table teams sometimes against higher table teams, because this is typically what you end up getting. Yes, incredible the lack of chemistry. It's definitely partly due to the fact that we don't have the same team on the field every week. We have all these youngsters coming in, the guys coming and going off injury. It is very hard to really garner a nice, healthy chemistry between a certain set of players. That's not to say it's not existent, but it's definitely a point of concern. Udinese here with a free kick, deep in, cleared away. Rabiot picks up on a mistake. Here's a break. Here's the time, guys. Don't slow this down, buddy. Across, out to Fajoli. Bad pass. Sule has along the right. Udinese back in numbers now. Udinese crosses. Out for the corner. Yeah, man. Again, it's just slowing down that play that little bit. A bad pass. It took all the momentum out there. And that's from Rabiot. He did well to get the ball, but more clinical. Cross in here. Corner wide. Rangani picks it up deep now to Chiesa at the corner of the box. Out to Sandro. Out to Paredes. Paredes deep to Chiesa. He takes it, kicks it. It's in. It's in. There it is. Danilo from Chiesa. Please tell me that's onside. We're right up. This is how we do it, boys. Yes. Woo. Chiesa with assist number 2. Paredes with the vision from deep. I know we don't love the guy, but give him credit on this one. 1-0. 85th minute. From Monsieur Vice Capitano. Danilo on the board once again with a cross from Chiesa. Man, watching the replay here. Chiesa to Sandro, to Paredes, to Chiesa, to Danilo. What a passage of play. And I mean, that play does go farther back as well. There's your chemistry. in case we were wondering, there's a glimmer of chemistry. And the control of Chiesa off the chest, down to his foot on a volley, not even to the ground, guys. Smashing across the face of the goal, maintaining onside position to Danilo. Maxwell angry. Oh, he's angry when yeah, why is he angry? Why is he getting mad at Chiesa there? Blows my mind. But you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Game restarts. Now we can breathe, guys. Smile. To a point. To a point. Game is not over. All right, so I got to cheer. I got to cheer. I'm so excited. Oh, we have the goal. We have the goal from. I gotta watch this. Yes. Sorry, I'm just watching Kevin's replay of it as well. I can show this after the game. I don't want to kill the stream just yet with the replays, but. Yeah, I'm going to show that one later. The crowd goes wild. They're showing the replay as well on the Fubo, so beauty, guys. Hyped. I love how I just keep on going. Keeps my emotions up. I hope you guys feel the same. Let's see the table of positions. 88th minute. Okay, I can get it. I can get it ready, but I don't want to break the flow right now. It's the last few minutes. Anything could happen, right? Oscar crap. I was in the kitchen. I do that so often. I mean, one of the good things of me doing this is that I am glued to my seat. I watch all of it. Otherwise, I mean, I got to go pee. I'm going to go grab a glass. Bam, you miss a goal. Udinese obviously now trying to develop some sort of counterattack. Sandro tripped in his own box. And I got to say, at this point, the way Udinese has looked, I don't think they have a goal in them. They still have a couple minutes plus, so don't count them out. But flaccid today from Udinese overall. People, he's on his third. I'm guessing third. Just typo though. Third cup of coffee. I can fight Zlatan right now. I don't think you can fight Zlatan with only 3 cups of coffee, man. You're gonna need a little more than that. And the milkman is playing hard. He does. I mean, the guy is great addition. Great addition. Absolutely. He just gets pushed over now, though. Milkman, yeah, I can't wait to get some Milkman shirts out. And KB, if you still listen to, you mentioned something about getting capture card for your PlayStation or something. I don't know if that's something you want to sort out, try to figure out for some FIFA stuff. I honestly don't know how you have any time right now. You have like a month-old kid, so. But I mean, if you have some spare time, Fajoli can keep the ball. That's very good. Yeah, he can. Our only real concern with him was that he's a little slow with the ball. He doesn't release it quite quick enough, which he's improved a bit upon. I think that will come with time as he gets more top division football under his legs. Oscar, we have a joke in my family. Every time we watch football, my brother and I, we call out father and tell him to go out and smoke because every time he does, Juventus scores. Today it was me. Dad, go hold back at dirt. We need Juve to score. Okay, KB says he's down. Yeah, just message me whichever way you want to message me. Chiesa. Oh, blocked off. Still in play. Going for a long clear now. 91st minute. We have 4 minutes extra. And Oscar in the World Cup, whenever he picks his ass off the couch, somebody scores. Yeah, games like that too, where I'm not completely invested in. I'm just casually watching. Go grab a sandwich or something and miss 2. Like Napoli. Napoli did that to me this year. We go get a sandwich and he missed 2 goals. How busy am I on Sundays? I'm not busy tomorrow. I mean, it just kind of depends. Tonight we do have our we're doing our post game tonight instead of tomorrow. I think Dash wants to watch American football tomorrow. I said that early in the stream. It's last game of the season in the NFL before the playoffs. So for Americans, I think it's a bit of a big weekend. Udinese here kicking and more flaccidity from Udinese. They're doing nothing. 92nd minute, 2 to go. Chiesa working defensively, wins that ball back, pushes up to McKennie. Sully open up on the left. He gets the feed. He's marked though. And does it go out? It did go out, yes. Yeah, I just need to watch just tune in at like the 80th minute when you watch Juve. Allegri is losing his mind. He gets a yellow. Oh, he was well out of his box. Yeah, I don't know precisely what he got angry about there. Sule, yeah, I think he was yelling at Sule. He just got mad at one of the Udinese players that just brushed by him. I mean, that's hard on a young guy like that, right? Makes a little mistake, and their coach is so mad at you, he gets the yellow. Okay, so we are seconds left in this match. Seconds left. It is still in the Udinese zone. They get the ball with a throw-in. Sandro says no, go for another. Man, Max is still losing his mind. There's like 10 seconds left in this match. Yeah, and Udinese just cannot get it over our shoulders. The whistle. Is that the whistle? It's not the whistle. That's the whistle. There's the whistle. Guys. Allegri ball at its best. 1-0. 8 wins in a row. 8 clean sheets. The table, guys. You want the table, of course. It's like 1-0. 1-0. It's absolutely ludicrous. We love it for what it is, I suppose. Do we love it? We accept it for what it is. How about that? Standings. Currently, second place. I suppose I need to make this a lot bigger, don't I, for you? So there it is. As it stands. Okay, yeah, they just locked that in officially. Of course, we have played one more game. So matches. Let's go to the matches here. Milan plays tomorrow at 2:45 Eastern. So that is going to be 8:45 in Italy. We got to wait that long to really find out. Napoli at noon tomorrow. So a bit of a double header tomorrow. I think it's going to be a cold day for me. I think I'm going to light a fire, get my laptop out. I'm going to snuggle up with my puppies there and watch some Roma, Milan, Napoli, Sampdoria. Oh, I missed that. Landucci kicking Paredes behind. Big Mac, man of the match from Dash. Really? Okay. Explain yourself later on tonight, I suppose. Of course, an RIP Vialli. Right, guys. Sorry, I have to show you something here. I won't get into the whole technical stuff too much. We'll do that with Dash later on tonight. I'll just show you this last thing before I sign off here. And I'm going to make this a short, of course. Always check out our shorts. Give us the likes, the subscribes, hit the bell icons, all that great stuff. Keep this channel growing. We're almost at 1,000. Sorry, it's always confusing here to get WhatsApp. Make that big. I know it's not really the greatest angle, but just so you get it from the fan perspective there. Oh, that wasn't even... Was that the right one? He sends me so much. Here, yeah, you can see. I should maybe not show you my whole contact list there for security's sake. My wife subscribed. I mean, you don't have to do that if you... I mean, I appreciate it. The main thing, honestly, too, is the watch hours. It's nice to have subscribers, but you want those subscribers to also put some watch hours in. It helps, but not quite as much. I mean, do what you want. I'm not going to tell you to live your life. We do appreciate the support. Let's get the live update. We were at 917. I mean, we just want to get that 1,000, right? Just want to get to 1,000, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's at 917. I mean, I want 83 more subscribers. We got Kevin. Kevin's coming in. What's going on, man? Why are you so small? There you are.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Oh, I'm better now. Much better. Classic Allegri ball. How you guys feeling?
We're good. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, hey. How's it going? This is your family. Welcome.
Yeah. Feeling great. Energized. Lost my voice there yelling at the end, but
nice.
Par for the course. It's amazing what happens when you play people in their positions, right? Put McKinney a little bit further in, bring on some actual wingers, and you play a little bit better.
Yeah, I get that we're managing hours, minutes, what have you. We got another game coming up. We got to win. what do you want? We want to see it better, but
and another clean sheet.
That's 8 in a row. It's 8 in a row, guys. Barring any more points from Milan tomorrow, we're in second place currently.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, with a game
So
against
what are
Napoli.
our? Sorry, there was someone was screaming in my ear. Couldn't hear you.
Sorry, yeah, no, it's good. What were you gonna say?
What's the kind of sentiment from the audience and our viewers?
I think the same as what you would expect, right? We're kind of frustrated that it takes so long, that we play fairly negatively, and we got to wait essentially 90 minutes every game to do anything. But relief when it does finally happen. So
yeah, it's interesting because like Allegri 1.0, you always knew, kind of had the feeling that the win was coming, right? Even if the game was scrappy, even if it got to like the 75th minute, still 0-0, you always had this kind of feeling that the result was never in question, even if it was hard to come by.
you were clearly more sure. Yeah.
And clearly last season, the start of this season, there wasn't confidence. And so I don't know if I'm starting to feel a little bit more like I used to with him, and that we're going to be able to eke out the result, or if it's just kind of recency bias from how we've been playing.
Yeah, there's definitely lots of recency bias. And I touched on that, how we felt really good about Allegri over the break because we weren't watching Allegri. We're just looking at the results on paper. And then we started watching Allegri again. But you're not going to fire a guy that just got you 8 clean sheets. So you just
no, and when he got that yellow card there at the end, the fans were cheering him on too. Like they were behind him. Yeah.
Could you explain that a bit better? I don't know if we got the context there.
So it's hard to tell exactly what happened because it was on the other side of the field from where I'm seated. So one of the players, I can't remember who it was at the time, whether it was Sule or Chiesa, I think was running up.
It was both of them. Yeah, but I think it was directed at Sule.
And something irritated Allegri, and he started running like all the way up the sideline. Like, I don't know if the ball went out and he let the ref like let play continue. But, I mean, you could hear the classic Allegri scream from, like, halfway across the field. And, I mean, he got the yellow card. I think it was because he was just way outside of the coaching box, I think, just kind of making the scene.
Yeah, I feel I caught a bit of the commentator. I have it on pretty quiet. I think what they deducted was that Max wanted them to hold up the play and kill the clock. And they didn't do that properly, and the ball went out. And, I mean, they restarted the play, obviously, from that point. And he just completely lost his mind over it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the Allegri we know, and I think what we were looking to see when he came back originally, but haven't seen too much of that.
Yeah, I hope Sule didn't take it too rough, because you saw his face afterwards, and as the play restarted, a Udinese player kind of brushed by him, and he kind of like gave him a shove in the back as he walked by, and he had that like really not a great look on his face, anyways. So hopefully it's just a passing thing. They kind of cool off after, but
yeah, I'm sure it will.
Yeah. And thanks, Oscar. Oscar went on his girlfriend's phone and her parents' phone and subscribed. Thank you very much.
You guys want a sandwich?
Oh, buddy. Yeah, I want me one of those. You got a question. What about Allegri's lack of confidence tonight with the youngsters? Udinese is a funny team. What do you think?
A lack of confidence with the youngsters? Was that the question?
Yeah. What about Allegri and his lack of confidence tonight with the youngsters? Maybe because they got subbed in late? Maybe that's what is going on?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel that there was a lack of confidence with them. I mean, Miretti started. We saw Fagioli. We saw Sule. We saw, I mean, Chiesa's still a youngster.
It's still pretty young, but yeah, no, he's not.
I think it's just some rotation. I mean, Fagioli did not have a great game against Cremonese, giving him a little bit of rest. I don't know, maybe it's just because we didn't see Samuel Illing Jr. But
yeah,
look, the kid's still 19.
Yeah.
So I like getting Soulé out there a little bit more. I think I noted earlier this season, anytime he stepped foot on the field, he looked like he had a lack of confidence. You could see it in his body language, which I know is hard to pick up on TV, but when he's close to the sideline I'm sitting on, you can sense the nerves when he's off the ball. That has changed in him from what I've seen recently, how the first part of the season ended, and even in the friendlies recently. It'll be good to see what kind of player he turns into.
All these guys, really. Yeah.
Did he have the assist? Did he? Because I couldn't tell.
Chiesa got the assist.
Chiesa did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, man, when you see that replay, he took it off his chest. Yeah, he took it off his chest, dropped it down, didn't even let the ball hit the ground. He just fired that pass midair, like on a volley.
Awesome.
Yeah. Now he wants to know what your opinion is on Weston.
I mean, he played better in the second half when he was actually in position. When they brought Chiesa on, but I don't know. There's like a 5 out of 10 performance today.
Yeah, not the greatest, but just out of position. That right wing back, he's literally just there to fill a hole and to, I guess, get in Adobe's face in this case.
Well, he's there to do no wrong, right? Like,
yeah,
he's not going to offer much offensively from a creative perspective. He'll hold the fort down, but he's out of position, and he did better when he was in position. He was completing passes. I guess that's all I have to say on that.
Yeah. We'll definitely break down that stuff a lot more later on tonight. Kevin, you probably have to
we're going to find our car. So, sorry, I'm like running across streets.
Yeah, it's all good.
Awesome to be back. Awesome to have the season start up again. And everybody who's joining with Dave, thanks. We love it.
Yes, well, thanks again for dropping in. I got a few more of your shorts to upload here as soon as I kill the stream. Thanks again for all of that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'll let you go. Catch you next time.
Good to see you.
All right. As well.
Forza Juve.
Forza Juve. Okay, guys. Well, that is it. Okay, last couple comments here. I'm fully charged for today with the stream. Gracias, Italian Giants. You're well. How do you say you're welcome in Spanish? These simple things. You got to at least learn the simple things, right? Otherwise, guys, of course, please like and subscribe. Thanks for getting your girlfriends and parents and whatnot all on board. It is appreciated. We are on that road to 1,000 where we can then bring you so much more. We have a lot of things in the future coming on. We are working on those stickers. We're going to work on new shirts. We're working on everything, guys. But until then, 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. So that's 7 Central, 6 Pacific. That's pretty late for you guys in Europe. I understand. Catch the replay. That's going to be 2 a.m. Central, or in England, 3 in Europe, Central European. Anyways, you can figure it all out. We will catch you this evening or on the replay. Thank you very much for catching it. It's an 8-peat, guys. It's always fun to enjoy it with you. And I'm getting a de nada or un placer or placer. Oh, un placer is greater than de nada. Okay. I got a lot of Spanish learning to do, it seems like. Thank you, everyone. We'll catch you. Oh, man, I didn't even give myself the music. I'll play myself out with some music. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. We'll catch you this evening. Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Love you guys. And yeah, tonight with Dash and her very special Spanish-speaking guest. His name's Manuel. So me, Dash, Manuel. Tonight, 8 Eastern. Catch you then. Thanks for joining. Forza Juve. Say that right. Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Good night, guys. Love you.